Hi guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. Finally have the paint sprayer working, I think. like everything else, I don't want to actually count on it till I see the paint coming out of the end of the hose at this point in time. Chris has had to make 3 trips to the city, found out that the company in Toronto that fixed his smaller one that had been burned out by somebody he loaned it to, they stole his gun and put a knockoff gun with it. There were other parts missing, so very expensive parts on these machines. He spent $500 yesterday on the repair, but also a new gun and everything to replace the one that was stolen by the repair company in Ontario. And he had loaned the spray machine to someone, and they burned the motor out, said they would replace it if anything happened to it, and then refused to do that. So instead paid a company to repair it, and they stole a bunch of parts off of it. So anyway, this is why Chris doesn't like to loan his tools anymore. One of the reasons. That's just one instance. Anyway, I'll stop babbling about that and complaining. Just want to ask you to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. And I think we should go outside and see if anybody is spraying paint yet. I'm so excited, just beyond excited. I actually thought I had the camera on and Chris was spraying. I was going to show you how quick this was, but I didn't have it on recording. You can see that's the first coat, basically in minutes, of primer, and we'll do another coat of the primer and then the finish paint. But that's how quick and easy it is when you have the sprayer. He's done the ceiling in here too already, and so this room is almost, I think that's just the first primer. He's got to put some on this wall too, but literally minutes to do the entire building. So pretty happy. And there was a big debate on one of the pages on Facebook about either painting or not painting this wood, and a lot of people like the natural wood. I do not. It gets brighter by the second in here when it's painted, so I love it. Makes the interior so bright and so cheery. So I find it very cave-like when there's just nothing but wood everywhere. And Chris already did the utility room before I got out here too, and pushed those carts in there. So extremely fast and easy to do it this way. And then of course the main thing is it gets it in the grooves the way you can't really do it with a roller. So very, very exciting day. So Chris has already got the second coat of primer on everything. And this is, we're gonna let this dry. I've got the door open because again, it's the weather is insanely beautiful for this time of year. And you can see how white it is in here now and bright. So the sprayer is, we've actually, the sprayer has gone too low in the pail to even spray anymore, so he's gonna have to roll a little bit on the bathroom. But yeah, so this is 2 coats of primer. Now he's going to do 2 coats. He's already got the paint sprayer into the pail of ceiling paint, and this dries really, really quick too, which is nice. You can see how nicely it sprays in the joints. There's a bit of a crack here, but that's okay. You can see how nicely it sprays evenly on the bevel, and it just looks awesome. Once in a while we get drips, but not too bad. This paint isn't too bad for dripping. Like there's one there, but not a big deal. More paint to go. So anyway, he's got the second coat of primer on and is going to do the ceiling paint next. So 2 coats of ceiling paint on today as well. And I think then we have to use the roller. I think we will probably get this concrete board on. We've got to dig the tub out. Oh my goodness, that's going to be a chore. But look how bright this is. It's just, like I said, some people say don't paint it. I can't live with the wood. I can't. I want the wood because of the solidness, and I don't like drywall. And of course the ease of installation and the ease of painting it, but I don't like all wood everywhere. I like nice bright white and colors, and so we are going to have to dig the tub out soon, but I think probably what we're going to do next is flooring. We do have to get some trim done up there. Like I said, you can see up there the big crack, and then on this side nothing, right? So you can see how your eye goes to that big crack up there, and just look at that little piece he's got on there, and then you look there, right? So it finishes it off so nicely. And again, this is all scrap wood. He just rips it at 1 inch by 1 inch and then puts a bevel on it. And same over here. So you can see, I think you could see the bevel on it. So very, very happy. So yeah, I think we will be doing flooring next. Of course, by we, I don't know, I might be able to scooch along on my butt and help. I don't know, I usually help with all the flooring too. So, but this is huge. I am so excited. The ceiling will be done today. And actually, he could put the little spotlights in place, I think, just to get them out of the way. It's one more thing that we don't have, you know, laying around. So ceiling paint done today, and I think maybe flooring next. So I think we're going to be going in and trying to get kitchen cabinets now. Apparently IKEA is having a lot of problems too getting product. So we'll see. Like I said a long time ago, I might have to use some of my commercial racks for a temporary kitchen. Been there, done that, no big deal. The main thing is to get the appliances and the wood stove in here for winter. So, and maybe a Christmas tree. A Christmas tree in the kitchen this year. So, but like I said, unbelievably bright in here. So, very, very happy. And what can you say about this for middle of November in Alberta? Holy moly. I'm pretty sure we're probably going to end up having to pay some penance for this. Maybe a really nasty February or March, but just crazy weather for Alberta for the middle of November. And again, a blessing for us because it made it so much easier to get all this stuff done. So, let's go see Broody Betty. Even the chickens are still enjoying the sun. Look at that. Oh, 3 of them all burrowed in there in their little holes. They just love that. And it's so sunny. I'm sure the dirt's very warm. So, and Rusty's hovering over them, of course. There's WP. And Lil Chicken. She looks like a Rhode Island Red, but she has no crop. I don't know if it's because she's younger. She seems like she's almost full size, don't you? What are we going to call you other than Little Chicken? You're the escapee. Yeah, you're not in the freezer where you were supposed to be. Hey, Rusty. Oh, look at you in the sun. You're so pretty. Look at you. I think I saw you chasing my little dog into the house today, didn't you? You big bully. You'll be in the freezer if you don't leave my baby alone. Let's have a look at Broody Betty and see what she's up to. Hello, sweetie. How are you today? Hey, see the way she just fluffs herself right up? Are there any eggs in there, darling? Or have you already been moved off them? She doesn't even peck us or anything when we take the eggs out from under. Do you, sweetie? See, she's got the pink nail polish on. But I'm noticing now that there, and I'm probably going to get a lot of comments about doing that, but we were desperate to make sure we didn't lose the ones that are Chris's favorites. But I'm starting to see how their crops are very, very different. I don't know if that's kind of like fingerprints for humans. There's a pretty big egg. And there's 5 in there. Yes, you're such a sweet girl. You're going to give us lots of little chickies in the spring, aren't you? Yeah. You're a sweet girl. Yes, you are. See, nobody's sitting on your head or trying to crowd you today. That's nice, isn't it? Hmm? We sold, let me see, 15 of the laying hens. So it's a lot quieter around here, and Rusty doesn't have as many girlfriends now. The 2 new ones are still shunning him. But we were just getting too many eggs, and like I said, we didn't have the chicken sex, so we never dreamed we would get 24 laying hens and 1 rooster. So 2 dozen eggs a day for months is just too much. So we sold 15, and that I think we'll do until spring, until we start letting Broody Betty hatch some chicks. And we'll put a bunch of them. Who's that? Which one are you? You see how her crop is so much bigger and it's zigzaggy, and I'm noticing their crops are all very different. Anyway, I'm going back in the house and to edit my video, and Mr. Painter is gonna do the ceiling. Hate to be inside, it's so nice out. Hi guys, Roxanne here from Tiny Home Living. I didn't finish yesterday's video off because Chris decided to let the paint dry. He got 1 coat of paint on the ceiling and decided to let it dry overnight, put the heater on in there, because the cold weather really can be a problem when you're painting too. So he wanted it to be really warm in there and really dry before he puts the 2nd coat on. So I think he has already got the 2nd coat of paint on the ceiling this morning. So that's 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of ceiling paint. And then he's going to do the semi-gloss in the bathroom and the utility room. And then, of course, we won't be able to spray the kitchen because we're using that red. So, and then I think in the other side, the 2nd sea can, I'm going to use the green that I used in my bedroom in that whole sea can. So that'll make it a lot easier in there. But anyway, I'll go out. There probably, you probably won't be able to notice, especially on the video, any difference. It's just going to still look like blinding white paint. But like I said before, I do like the white backdrop so that I can showcase the colored tiles and my cast iron and the wood stove and stuff like that. So anyway, going to take you out and show you the progress. And Chris is really busy again. This Generac generator that he had hardwired in, Jay's been out a few times and they're still tinkering with it. I guess it's just part of things getting so much more high tech, and you know that you set this thing up using Wi-Fi and all that sort of thing, which of course would be a real issue for me. But they are still tinkering with that. Jay mostly does grid connected solar systems, and we're completely off the grid, so that has created some different issues, and don't ask me what they are because I don't have a clue. I just know they're trying to figure it out and slowly are getting that done. So Chris is busy doing that again today, and again another interruption with what I want to be doing, but you know, crucial to off-grid life, and that's just the way it is. You just have to deal with the issues as they come along. So, and I might stop in and give Broody Betty a little pat on the head too and see what WP's up to. It's very dark in here today because it's a really dreary day, so the sun isn't shining in, but Chris got the second coat of paint on the ceiling, and he's actually got the semi-gloss, I think the first coat of semi-gloss on the bathroom walls. So this wall too. I'm going to do the trim for the windows and the windowsills in high gloss because I like to be able to wipe them off. But you can still see, as dark and cloudy as it is today, I mean, there's enough light to see. I think, no, he hasn't done the finish coat on this wall, of course, because this is going to be the red. Not too sure if this wall is going to be red. But again, once the window is put in that door, it's going to be nice to have some light down at that end too. So he's got the, that's why these carts are moved out here again into the kitchen space, because he's got the first coat, 2 coats of primer and the first coat of semi-gloss in the utility room here. I'm just going to leave the utility room white too, because it doesn't really matter. I've got the semi-gloss paint, might as well use it up. Look at that, you can hardly even see anything because it's all white. There's the master painter checking. So you can still see how wet the ceiling is. Just opening that door lets in so much light. So once that window is in there, it's going to add a lot of light in here. And once these LED lights are in, you almost need a dimmer for them. They're so bright. So, moving along. Who's a sweet girl? Hey? Did you get cucumber delivered right to your nesting box? Like skip the dishes? You get seeds delivered too, don't you? Yeah, you get sunflower seeds delivered. Hey, because you're such a sweet girl. Yes, you are. You're such a sweet girl. And how's the little chicken doing? Hey? This one's got a little bit of black feathers around her neck, like some of the white ones. Actually, well, so, like that white one has some black feathers around her neck. What are you up to, WP? Hmm? You staying away from that bad Rusty? Yeah. Are you cornered in there? There's your little friend, little chicken. You're getting awful close now, aren't you? Hey? You're getting really close. You're not so scared now? Now that everybody else is in the freezer and you don't have to worry so much? She's really watching my face. And of course, Rusty's right here wanting to pick on them, you big bully. What do you think, little chicken? Hey? He's a big bully, isn't he? Yeah. WP's pretty chubby. Yeah, you look really fluffy. Mm-hmm. You look really bully-ish. Yeah, that's your domain now. That's your hiding spot, isn't it, girls? Stay away from the big bully so he can't get you. Mm-hmm. Big bully. Well, it is a really chilly old day and I'm back inside where the oven is on and it's nice and cozy. Gonna start working on these tomatoes and try and get a video done. And I think that's it for today. Tomorrow, not too sure. What's next? Maybe flooring. Anyway, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.